Hello, my fellow Jedi and students of the Force. It is I, Jedi Knight Sophia. Force Nexus, Mexico. During my visit to Mexico, I was lucky enough to experience the beauty, the music, the food, the art, the hospitality, the tradition, and pride of the people for their land, as well as the connections to their ancestral history, which creates such a unique and vibrant culture. Chichen Itza. Also known as the Temple of Kukulkan. This temple is one of the new 7 wonders of the world, located on the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. This man-made structure is at least 1,500 years old, with 365 steps to signify each day of the year. The Mayan level of astrological understanding was so advanced that during the spring and summer equinox, the light and shadows on the steps of the temple creates a visual of a snake moving down the temple steps. Together, the temple door and meticulous height and spacing of each step acts as an acoustic amplifier to create an echo if a person claps right in front of the temple. The sound that the echo makes is also an amazing engineering marvel due to it mimicking the distinctive chirp of the quetzal bird, which is sacred to the Mayan culture. The site was a major part of Mayan religious and ritual practices, such as sacrifices, which were offerings to the gods for rain, symbolizing life, death, and rebirth. The air, the vibration, the overall feel of Chichen Itza was heavy, not oppressive, but like the cosmos itself was wide open and on top of my shoulders. That day, the temperature was a lovely 100 degrees with high humidity, and even in my Jedi robes, the press of the Force on my body outweighed any heat I could ever think of. After meditation and centering myself at the site, the spiritual weight became more familiar and like that of wearing a shirt. That awareness. Truly, out of the Force locations I've been to this date, this has been the strongest one. And it was just amazing and awe-inspiring to even comprehend it. We were fortunate enough to visit a community that still practiced the Mayan spiritual ceremonies and healing arts. Like many Jedi in the community, their ceremonies centered around the elements of water, air, earth, and fire. Out of respect for their traditions and ceremonies, I do not have any recordings . Cenote. Cenotes are natural freshwater sinkholes commonly found in the Yucatan Peninsula. In the Mayan culture, they hold profound spiritual significance. They're considered sacred entrances to the underworld. In the Mayan language, they are named Xibalba, which translates to places of fear. Physically, I was beat from the day and the heat. Mentally, I hadn't realized how tired I truly was till I got to Mexico. Spiritually, I knew I was on the cusp of a breakthrough, and I didn't know how I would reach that next step. Thankfully, though, our guide had mentioned enthusiastically, very emphatically, and repeatedly how healing the sacred waters could be, and the rejuvenating properties that came from the water. I stepped in. These sacred waters, formed by an asteroid 66 million years ago, were rituals performed by Mayan royalty and Mayan spiritual leaders for 3,500 years. And I stepped out, renewed, reborn, rejuvenated, and with a spiritual clarity I had not known before, ready for a new chapter in my Jedi Path. Let's travel to Mongolia. From the notes of Jedi James. The Force was very strong here, and it wasn't the joyous riot that it's sometimes used to describe the Force. It is a tranquil intensity, a peaceful flow that could easily overwhelm. I included the yurts because the Mongolians are a crucial part of the Force here. They honor Genghis Khan as a national hero. You can feel his presence in the most random of places, a child's laugh or a horse riding in the distance. But the most exceptional thing about the Force here is how familiar it is. The Force here at the ends of the earth feels like home. With the Force as your ally and the Code as your guide, you can find safety anywhere. From a hall in Chicago to a gathering in Indiana, or all the way to Mongolia. In the Hustai National Park, there is a rare breed of horses that have never been domesticated. The Przewalski's horses, running free across the plains.